Okay. We appear to be working again there. And for some reason, my stream stopped after 30 seconds, which it wasn't supposed to do. Just I want to be clear about that. So I'm trying to bring it back up now. Make sure it's going in both locations, and it is. Okay. So it's working again. Put that away. Everything should be working now. Okay, good. Double check. Yes. Yes. Okay, everything seems to be working again. Why it stopped, I have no bloody clue.
Is there money to be made?
Imperium War.
Just as I planned.
Written on the side of the shuttle, in pilot's lowly slang, are the words, "Do not touch." Commander Cloak. Sure. Okay, but that's...
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
So we have no idea what that actually said. It said, "Do not touch," and then some other stuff. Looks like we have to head... We're here. Those are all dead guys. We need to head in that direction. Whoop. Presumably there. No. This direction? This direction. Okay. I'm not a fan of them not actually showing the area of the map that my characters could see. I think that's a poor design choice. I shouldn't have been fooled that there wasn't anything here. Why not show me this? My character could see it before. But until I moved up close enough, they didn't show it. And I feel that's an awful lot of explodey bits. Rebel, huh? Well, how about...
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure. I won't stand for it.
No line of sight. How about...
I'll make it happen.
Something blew up and they don't seem to much care.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea. I won't compromise my principles.
Oh, of course I'll...
I won't stand for it.
Of course I'll compromise my principles. Oh, I could shoot the explosives, but I won't shoot them. Fine. Fine.
On it.
Alright, reloaded.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Are you ready to die?
Alright, let's see. First, oh, they're gonna all go first. I've got a rebel gunner. More rebels, rebels. Lots and lots of rebels, turns out. Let's see. I guess Lens is up first. Then, I should be able to move there. That's good. We'll move Abelard. Let's see. What is that thing? Abelard can move here. Argenta. I'm not sure. And I think I got those explodies, and I don't want to get close to those, so I think I'll leave Adira and Cassia out in the open, sadly.
Here we go.
Here we go. The unrighteous have come to take all that we have.
Hold on.
None of my people were harmed. Yeah, alright, that's a
Let's get to
smoke
it.
bomb. Alright,
Show me what you got, someone.
alright, Argenta is up. Let's see. Well, Argenta.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Ability can't be used when there's melee. Ah, okay.
I will not.
I can't use either of those. So I'm going to have to move, and he'll get an attack, an opportunity attack, I think.
Cleanses the body.
So then, we open up.
Struck is a prey.
Okay, Argenta has taken their measure and given him a little bit of what for. Let's see how many casts you can get with her. Really, surprisingly unpleasant eyes. We don't want to get our good friend Abelard in there, so...
Fury of House Orcelio.
What'd she get? 7 of them? At this point, I would expect the others should be... beating feet would be a good word for it.
Let's make it quick. Out of my way.
Out of my way. Oh, it's Lens. And look at all of these nice people who've decided to line up right near a barrel.
It's as good as done.
I think I got one and wounded a couple others, including their commander. No, looks like I wounded one other, the rebel commander.
Let's get to it.
Here we go.
Here we go. Abelard, my good friend. Guess I don't have the movement points for it. Looks like I do. Must be at least 2 free cells between the warrior and the target. Let's see, if we just move to here.
Follow my lead.
And why am I not... There we go. That was the problem. I didn't have my sword out. That's my mistake. My bad.
At your back of the...
Right, kill him, or her, whichever. You still got 10 points left. Bruiser, a couple of bruisers. We'll take out this one.
Indeed. Reduced to dust.
Like that.
At your beck and call.
As is appropriate, he's at my beck and call. Next up, Idira. Let's see. Oh, I guess we don't have enough to actually chain, sadly. So we'll have to settle for vaporize.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Why did I not foresee this?
I don't know. You didn't
Scared,
foresee it.
yeah?
Psychic.
Just a minor setback.
Just a minor setback. I've had worse. Let's see. This. No. This.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
I can't say that she's wrong.
Doubt is for the weak.
Missed. Well, let's try another one then. And
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
not having much luck. I think I've got a couple shots left. No, I don't. Interesting. Firearm master. Cassia. Well, let's see. If she comes through here.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
And we'll see if she can get her gaze in such a way that it doesn't get Abelard, but it gets those last.
If I may, I have
Like that. As an example. Holy crap. She is an amazing, incredible beat stick. Okay, that's that. Gee, Cassia, you only killed 9 of them. And leave any for the rest of us. It's a bit, I don't want to say selfish, but okay, yeah, selfish. Everybody. Check on the commander just to make sure we got.
Pay attention.
What is that? Oh, goods. Well. Pyromancer staff. We might actually need that. Because I think we took pyromancy for Adira. Over here. We've got a couple things of loot left. One of them should be there. Medicae, more Medicae, and a melta charge. Sure. There should be something else over here. Got a rebel agitator.
What do we have here?
Las pistol and armored body glove. I believe our demolitions expert.
The Emperor sets
Her?
my path.
We'll disarm that.
See, right there. I better myself through my service. Cast your eye there. Never doubt me.
I never would doubt you.
Duty prevails.
The turret was placed in a great hurry, but the Technomat never had a chance to activate it. Ah, so we had gotten over here, we could have activated it. Let's see, grab the other 3 of us. Head over here. How about
Fate and
Len?
fortune favor the bold.
No, so he can't have it. If he can't activate it, everyone can. Argenta, the insurgents walked in a crowd right across the mine barriers, seemingly oblivious to the fear of death. That's, not generally speaking, rational behavior.
Let us not dawdle.
We are not dawdling now. Just want to be clear. We are now specifically not dawdling. Right, there's a way out over there. Not sure why we don't want to use that, or didn't want to use that. Where is that? That would be the big honking door. Over here, we have another door at the end. Something happens. The fact that they're taking cover does not make me think positive things about them.
Change is coming. The edge is nigh.
The blinded ones are harmless. No sense in shooting them and drawing attention.
Fire on the nearest target! Don't kill the tech priest! We need to take him alive!
Find it.
Perhaps this can have
Hold back!
giblets. I see giblets.
May knowledge be thy fate. Let the cycle be discontinued.
It's going to be my. I think this is probably my next character. Mind you, I don't know. I haven't done any sort of research on the game or the characters you get or all that stuff. Pascal, the man dressed in crimson, should not have survived an explosion like that. However, he's alive. You hear the wheezing of the respirator that covers half of his face.
Not another step.
A trill comes from the folds of the partially smoldering crimson raiment. It's in Binharic speech, or Binharic. The sacred language of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Binharic rhythm transforms into a Vox-synthesized voice that sounds like thunder rolling over a vast plain. Not another step.
Flee, for I am death.
His gaunt hand rises to stop you, and immediately your Vox howls in pain, and your machine equipment starts crackling. The tech priest's blazing power axe disgorges a cloud of righteous sparks, and his visor glows menacingly in blue and green. Flee, for I am death.
By the throne! What is that servant of the Omnissiah made of? Adamantine? Ugh, blast it!
He clutches his head as his ocular implant is racked with a wave of interference. I can maintain a contemptuous silence. That's tempting. I am filled with contempt. Stop immediately. I'll have you thrown into the remains of that machine to finish burning. I am rogue trader Lenzon Valancius. I mean you no ill.
I identify you as a member of a high stratum belonging to Rogue Trader House von Valancius. I am detecting no need for confrontation.
Appears his name is Pascal. I will share with you that I once paid $450 for a plug-in card for my Apple II Plus that added, wait for it, 16 kilobytes of memory and gave me access to the Pascal learning system, which was, or Pascal language system, I think it was called, not learning, which is a computer language, and I used the Pascal language system an enormous amount in getting my computer science degree. I already liked Pascal because I liked the language Pascal.
The convoy received an order to meet you. It is no longer functional. Therefore, I propose that we continue to advance to the rendezvous point with the governor's soldiers.
The tech priest stares resolutely forward, his mechadendrite tentacles rising gracefully about his hunched figure, which is illuminated by the flames of the smoldering remains of the machine. Point at the exploded machine. How did you manage to kill off a slew of people and blow up a sacred machine without even laying a finger on it?
This was my doing.
The voices are being weird about him. They're saying garbled, conflicting things. Like they're talking about completely different people. But he's not a threat to you. Even if that's a bit hard to believe after all the fireworks.
Who are you?
I identify as Magos Pascal Hanemu of the priesthood of Mars. By the grace of the Omnissiah, I am currently assigned to the maintenance personnel of the station Altar Templum Calixis X-17.
Altar Templum Calixis. I have heard the name before. The station appears on House Orcelio's star charts. in the Furibunda system, not far from the void colony of Footfall. You have traveled a long way to come here, esteemed Magos.
You do not even know how you caused such an explosion?
The Omnissiah granted me a revelation.
Well, the Omnissiah is giving.
The spirit of this machine was dying, but it wished to perform a service, for such was its design. I sensed this and appealed to it. I do not know how I did it. I merely followed my intuition. The understanding granted by the Omnissiah was not permanent. It has left me.
That's sad. He touched the face of God, and now his face is denied to him. Why do you wish to see the go?
I came here to carry out a sacred mission. My mentor, Archmagus Amonat, summoned me, and I hastened to answer his call. But the rabble's unrest prevented our meeting.
Pardon me,
And I was on my way to Governor Medina to determine my mentor's current location. My escort was ordered by their commander to discontinue their movement and await to be merged with your group. Then, due to their incompetence, they let themselves be killed. It was an unacceptable complication to my task.
If the tech priest's voice carried any compassion for the dead, the dry words that crackled from the Vox system did not convey a shred of it. Let's see. You appear to be injured. You should go back. You'll be given medical attention. I invite you to join my retinue. You must be quite devoted to your mentor to be willing to wade into this mess for him.
Cessation of vital functions is an unavoidable phenomenon, and therefore an insignificant one. The doctrine of worship repudiates the fear of death. With my mentor's words, the Omnissiah gives me the algorithm for redemption and triumph in service. I will be redeemed.
For valuable prizes.
I will triumph.
I will be redeemed for valuable prizes. I invite you to join my retinue.
Acknowledged. Predicting successful and mutually beneficial cooperation.
I now have 6 characters, and he's got a lot of levels. Give me a sec here. We're going to bump up his abilities. Oh, we have got some already taken care of. Guess tech use, exposed weakness. So he's an operative as well. Dismantling attack, passive learning. Let's see, his current numbers are weapon skill. Oh, so his weapon skill, he is in essence a melee class, theoretically. Sure, we'll pound another 5 points into the weapon skill. That seems like a good choice. Let's see. Calculated relations. Forge world characters can use persuasion, coercion, and commerce based on intelligence. His intelligence is quite good. Fires of the Forge. Forge world gain +3 deflection against burning effect and flame weapons. Persistence of the Forge. Gain stacking 10% bonus to hit chance and dodge reduction against any target they hit with a single target attack. Successful critical hits from single target attacks increase the hit chance by 20. Pinnacle of Weaponry. The first attack in combat with any plasma, melta, or power weapon deals additional damage. That seems pretty good. Steel of the Forge. While wearing heavy armor, Forge world gain 1 MP, 1 deflection, and cannot fall prone. I'm going to go with that. Next up. Weak body, weak soul. I've got Steel of the Forge. Let's see. Acceleration protocols. Gain 4 movement point in the first round of combat. Every successful melee attack. 4 movement point in the first round of combat will be good. That will allow him to close, since he's a melee class. How about 5 more weapon skill? Joint analysis. It's operatives. Until the operative's next turn, their allies' attacks also remove exploits and deal +int bonus more damage, precise attack, intimidation, perfect spot. While in cover, the operative gains tactical knowledge. Non-area attack inflicts the intimidated target on the first hit. Damage dealt by intimidated enemies is reduced. Sure, we'll intimidate them. That sounds good. Tech use. Well, I would have to say that tech use should be something he's really, really good at. But then I'm already really good at it. Medicae, maybe. Awareness. I've got someone already who's good at... I'm going to go with lore Xenos. More lore about the aliens that we will eventually end up running into. Next up, let's see. I think this is the last bit of it. Let's see, what else would be good? Logic would be good. Base skill logic. Yeah. And let's see. Training agility, weapon skill. How about, what is athletics or agility? Agility isn't great. At this point, I'm trying to enhance the good stuff. How about more Medicae? No. Combat Master. Are you the Combat Master? Enemies gain no melee superior... Oh, if I'm going to be running into combat, that seems good. There we go. All right, we have... Pascal has now joined the team. Came from over here. I hit the wrong button. We're all here. What direction are we looking? Should be that we're looking in this direction, so there should be then a lootiness somewhere over here. We've got a fire over there and a thing we can look at. Let's... check this. Abelard will charge in first because, well, he's Abelard. In violation of the right of operations, the shuttle's Prometheum tanks have been abandoned and left open. Someone interrupted the fueling. An entire procession of cargo servitors was destroyed by gunfire. Not a single one of them attempted to flee.
We should deal with this.
We have goods. Darkness is coming, and in it there will be a shine of a spark of dawn. The final dawn! Come over here, everybody. Goods. We've got a bolter. That seems pretty okay. And a med kit. Alright, so then there should be another goodie box somewhere over here.
Over there.
Over there. Over where we've got goods. More stuff for the cargo bay. And goods over here. Grenades, frag grenades, glass cloud grenades. Every one of the dead have had their eyes ruthlessly burned. Oh, that's a detail that I could perhaps have done without. Don't know where that door goes. That's the streets of the capital. Why doesn't this tell me what is out there? Interesting. So we've got another batch of goodies there. How do we get up there? Huh. Not sure.
Incredible. Your heart, esteemed Magos, shines with a kaleidoscope of colors. albeit one made of metal.
Right, that's a
Only laypersons believe feelings to be the preserve of flawed flesh. We know the higher passions granted by the Omnissiah, the aversion to tech corruption, the blessing of compliance with the canon of maintenance, and the satisfaction of effective devotional service.
sure. But here's how we go up. More goods, guys. I mean, come on. A sin skin. It's light armor. Base armor property 5% dodge. The wearer's agility is more than 40. I don't want to grab that. And we'll head back here. And back down. We've got rebels. Rebel.
Keep your wits about you.
You've torn your face. Hey, that doesn't look like our... That looks more like it. You sure this machine spirits will listen to you? I bet they're real stubborn. Quit your whinging. Whinging, nice. I've seen the tech priest do it twice. Once even brought a sensor to him. Of course they'll listen. I don't think. Of course they'll listen. I don't think they're gonna listen. Alert, profane violation of the algorithm. Yeah, they didn't listen. However, we have a turret. Activate the turrets. Logic. You want to take care of that? Our new friend?
I
Nope, that was
always
me.
get the job done.
I do always get the job done, don't I?
I'll make an example out of you.
I will level you!
Alright, let's see. Cassia is going to have the first move. So, where can we put Cassia? Where she'll be safe? We've got Abelard first. I believe we can only put ourselves into the green spaces here. Why is there no cover there? Oh, the turrets. We're supposed to be turning on the turrets. Did we turn on the turrets? We were going to turn on the turrets. I don't think we got there in time. We actually did it. Oh, wait, I may have. Anyway, we'll put Abelard here. Me, your friendly neighborhood lensman, has a lot more options open to him. None of them are particularly good, as they're giving me cover from things that aren't going to be shooting at me. Let's see. We'll move to here, I guess. And we're going to need her. Cassia, to do her thing. She's going to be the most important person, I expect. And next up, Argenta. Put her there. Adira. Go there. And our new friend, Pascal. There. Yeah, okay, I did get that. I got the turrets turned on. We're probably okay here. For the most part. Cassia is first. Okay, we got, let's see, 2 there. A bunch more over there. So, if we run Cassia to here...
I have read tomes of military tactics.
And we'll see what she can do. Her eyes will reach over to those 2. Want to make sure that they're not getting lens. And so she's going to get all of those. So she's going to get 3 more to her kill count, I think.
Face the navigator's might.
let's see, 35% increased hit chance on their next attack. Let's put that on Argenta. Cassia's turn. Over.
Let's get to it.
Pascal looked like he's
Let's
gonna-
make it quick.
Argenta will move up to here. And rapid fire. Next burst attack happens. Rate of fire double, but deal 25% lance damage. The shots will follow random trajectories. Only weapons capable of burst fire. So she's going to burst fire. Now, that can hit 2 of them. Hopefully that'll be enough. We got 1.
Eradicated.
We got 2.
I refuse.
Okay.
Out of my way.
Out my way. Oh, dear me. It's Lens. Well, then. Let's see. Can we hit him? Looks like we can.
I refuse.
I have no line of sight. I can't.
I'll see to another
Settle
enemy
for
down.
him. That's all I could realistically do. So, you know, if you've only got 1 you can shoot, you shoot 1. Good old Abelard.
My place is at the fore.
I don't think he can reach that guy. Nope, he can't. No line of sight to that. Interesting. It's only showing a red line out this far, but the icon doesn't change, so I don't think I can go any further. No suitable path to him.
I'd rather not. Victory is imminent.
You heard him. You heard the man. Victory is imminent. But if we switch weapons, we have a shot. No, it's the shotgun. Short range, so whiffed. Right. Idira. Pretty sure her range, well, okay, I'm entirely sure her range doesn't reach there. Yep. How about the Psychic Shriek? Nope. And we've got Pascal the Tech Priest. He's got guns. He's got a bunch of melee attacks. He's got a grenade. He's got a grenade! All weapons in a huge area gain additional effects. Allied weapon recoil is reduced. Enemy weapon recoil is increased.
Time to slaughter
We'll let this
someone.
guy.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Didn't get them. They're still kicking. Much to my surprise.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
She is a cheery one, isn't she? All right, that doesn't hit. That would hit. This doesn't hit. Apple.
Do not dare ask.
Let's see.
I'm not
Give it to
accustomed
Argenta
to
again.
being ordered around.
See if Argenta can get a shot off.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Shot.
This is unacceptable.
No line of sight. All right, how about 1 lens?
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
All right, can I move to a place where I have a line of sight then? Say, right there.
Let's make some opportunities.
Probably not, but... Oh,
I'll
yeah,
make
got
it happen.
And we should now return to the out-of-battle sequence. God damn it. Lots of stuff to go into the cargo bay. Looks like that was all of the stuff on all of them. Yep, looks like it was. And this is the entrance to the city center, streets of the capital. I think we are ready to move on. Let's double check real fast. And here, again, I don't know where that would have taken me, but stories about choice.
I always have a backup plan.
Always have a backup plan. Yeah, those can all go to the cargo, where we'll trade them for more rep. Hope everyone's Thursday. Yes, Thursday evening's going okay. Had to double think. Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. I'm feeling slightly meh. Seems like a half a dozen beers makes me feel worse the next day than an entire bottle of vodka. I'm not even exaggerating. It's a vista. The upper way extends across a wide bridge which was suspended high above the roiling waters of the river below. The bridge is densely packed with imposing and ostentatious buildings designed to flatter the vanity of the local elite. They're spiffy-looking buildings. All right. Well, do a quick save here. Young Warden. Well, there's hopeful that he's not hostile, and it doesn't say like rebel or anything. Oh, come running up. Young man in planetary guard uniform salutes you. Your lordship, Private Camille Regius, ready to escort you to the command center for your meeting with the governor. I regret to say that the convoy sent to meet you was ambushed and took critical losses in heavy fighting against the rebels. In other words, I'm the only survivor. However, the rebel force was destroyed as well. We can set out for the command center. Pascal, the success to failure ratio of combat objectives completion for this world's military speaks to its subpar efficiency. I will advise the local ruler to seek my fraternity's aid in upgrading our troops' servitor maniples. A maniple was the subdivision of what was referred to as the manipular legion of the Roman legions. It would be broken up into groups called maniples. And that's where we get manipulate, I think. Awareness succeeded. Your uniform looks odd on you, soldier, as if it belongs to someone else. Apologies, your lordship. Draws himself up. Camille? Draws himself up? It's a new uniform. The guards are in a difficult situation right now. We often get issued whatever's left, and it isn't always the right size. Your mouth is full of mud, soldier. You're hiding something behind beaming hues of faith and loyalty. What is it? Fear, I guess. In times like these, if you give in to weakness, you're done for. And I'm not done with life just yet. Adira winces, glances at you, and shakes her head. How did you make it out? Oh, let's ask. Oh, what can you tell me about the insurgency? The ungrateful rabble rose in rebellion. Ooh, nice. Ungrateful rabble rose in rebellion against the planet's lawful governor and his lordship, Caligos Winterscale, our ruler by the will of the Emperor. They are all heretics deserving of the most terrible death. Order will be restored. The guilty will be punished. How did you make it out alive if your entire colony perished? Convoy. The Emperor protected me, he replies with confidence. I didn't run, your lordship. That's what you're thinking. I was by my commander's side until the very end. I shot the last rebel from a gang that attacked us, but alas, the captain succumbed to his wounds and the others had died. The Emperor rests their souls. Enough talk, let's go to the command center. Your lordship, we have to take this avenue. It leads from the starport right to the command center. It's a short walk. I am dubious. We can't walk straight across, your lordship. I'll show you a safe way around. I am still dubious. Why am I not given the choice of not doing exactly what this individual says? Where are you going, young warden?
Attention to detail is the key to success.
The temple's tower collapsed onto the pavement and is blocking the way. It'll take days to clear this rubble. We have some goods. Other people might call it a corpse. I call it loot. Yeah, we got some hyper-dynamo capacitors and some void sweat ale. I had an IPA last night. Is that the same thing?
Is there money to be made?
Got more goods.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Good enough for me. Ballistic appeasement, auto reliquary, some high-octane promethium canisters, a sanctified chainsword engine, shipment of low sticks, and 10 wide-awake packs. The shuttle must be what crashed into the building and destroyed the rest of the street, or the part of the street. I'm not convinced that...
Always keep your eye on the price.
There are traces of a recent battle everywhere, including bodies in planetary guard uniforms.
The premonition runs true.
The remains of my squad, Private Camille Regia says. Once we've put down the rebellion, they'll be given the last honors they deserve as soldiers fallen in a righteous battle. The battlefield looks highly suspicious. Happier comrades never even had the chance to draw their weapons in the direction of the shots as well. The attackers knew exactly what path your group would take and how large it would be. Glory to the fallen warrior. They'll not be forgotten. I'm going to go with the battlefield looks highly suspicious. Half of your comrades never even had a chance to draw their weapons. And the direction of the shots as well. The attackers knew exactly what path the group would take and how large it would be. The enemy is smart and cunning. Perhaps they were watching us? I must report this to the governor. Aim your weapon at the private. Too many parts of your story fail to add up. I'm beginning to wonder if you are a traitor. I swear, your lordship, I may have gotten a few things mixed up from inexperience, and that's why they don't add up. Please, let's walk to the governor's command center. I must carry out my orders. Once we get there, you can have the intelligence run a check on me if you wish. I'm a loyal soldier, and that's the truth. Size up the private. Cassia, do not believe him, Captain. Pale green is seeping from his every word, and I know this color of deceit well. I once mistook Felix's words, so humble and full of sweetness, for sincerity and truth. They were poison. Private Camille Regis, in your former life, your ability to tell a soldier from a rat often meant the difference between life and death. The private is a poor actor. You know he is not trying to trick you. former life. I was Calixian crime lord. The private is a poor actor. You know he is not trying to trick you. Fine, let's keep walking. Of course, your lordship, please. Let's make a move. The sooner we get there, the better. I'm still not convinced, but my character is convinced. And you know, that's got to be good enough. Alright, we're here. Any goodies? No, we've already been there. That was the shuttle crashing spot. We've got a rebel. Errant rubbish lies scattered between the seats, covered in stone dust, old programs, faded tickets, and food scraps of unknown origin. Pamphlets and booklets are strewn around the dormant cogitator, imploring the reader to devote their life into serving the Empire in the ranks of the Astra Militaro. But we've got rebels. They've torn their face. Please follow me. You've arrived at your destination. Now you'll die for Aurora on the final dawn. Really? And yet I thought he was not lying.
You will beg for mercy,
I've been
but I will grant none.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Show me what you've got. Oh, this'll leave a scar
2 points on
on
Avalon.
him, maggot.
Who's up? Me. Well, I think Private Camille has got to take one in the head. Wow, did that do damage to Avalar? No, that was the person hit them with fire. That's right.
Here we go.
Here we go. Who's up? Argenta is up. Well, let's see. Remove Argenta to there. And she can burst, but only get those two. No.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Each stroke is a prayer.
Walk it off, guys.
Let's get to it. Scared yet?
Yeah. Cassia. Ah, sweet, sweet Cassia. She's going to move to there.
Emperor, give me strength.
And look in their general direction. This is going to make them unhappy. We get more than just the two. Doesn't look like... Oh, we've got three there, I think.
I am a navigator, not a servant.
Did you get that other one? No, I guess the other ones did have cover. Okay. Pascal. Well... he can move to here and take that guy out. And move to just there, I guess.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
I should be able to. Got only one hit point. I should be able to take that one out.
Significant value.
That was significant value. Well done, sir. And now Adira. Let's see. I don't think Adira can get close enough, but we can give it a try.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Can she reach? She can. Will I get any others or just him? Just him, I think.
Anything else?
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
All right, how many we got left? We got cover, we got goods. We got 2 of them down there, 3 of them down there. Well, Abelard's not a big one for timidity.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Oh, we've got mines there. Again, I don't think I can reach, but I can try. Yeah, that's not gonna hit. Yeah, it only goes that far. Not quite gonna reach. Lens is back up again. Well, we know Lens. I don't think I've got a shot on this guy because he's down the steps. Oh, I do. Oh, that's 95% chance to turn him.
Your end was inevitable.
Red vapor. Argenta will also charge.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Couldn't have said it better. She can't hit him. Can't hit him.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Cassia.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Yeah, well, we noticed as we saw what happened to the guys who you gazed at. Their giblets exploded, not to put too fine a point on it. Let's see. Where is the mine control? Oh, it's under there. Well, he can move up to here.
Advancing.
And maybe get a shot off again. Yeah, well, 35% chance. That one.
Running binary override.
Missed. Idira. Oh, no way through there, so she's got to work her way back.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
I can't say she's wrong. Abelard.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
I don't think he's got the range, but let's see.
At your beck and call.
He shoots, but does nothing. Missed me, missed me. I am, of course, Lens, so I will now advance. But I don't think I've got a shot. Oh, we'll see. Nope. And nope. Alright, Argenta should be able to disarm this. She's not getting an indicator that she can disarm that, though.
Guided by faith!
Maybe in combat she doesn't have that ability. Oh, no, she's got a chance to hit it. Missed.
Hold on!
Missed. Cassia can move to there. Where did the other guy go? Ah, he's there. Evidently, she has no line of sight there at all. Really? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I have no line of sight at all there. So that was poorly chosen on part of your hero. That would be me. 28. 28.
My vow is to serve.
Missed. Idira.
What is this foreboding?
Abelard. He's only got the damn shotgun. See, and he goes across the mines there. Where does it say trap disarm?
Nothing's
there it
impossible
is.
for
Okay.
this old officer.
And he'll continue his charge. Still don't think I've got a shotgun shot. Nope. That only looks like it has a 5 or 6.
Let's
Space
get to
range.
it.
Avalar took a minor hit. And I might have a shot now on this guy. Nope. No, where's the other one? Nope.
I won't compromise my principles.
Argenta will continue her advance.
Rejoice in battle!
Lord knows I do. 68% chance. Oh, he's got like armor or something. Missed. Cassia. Don't suppose she's got a vision on that one. Nope. Pascal will charge.
Explorators know one route. Forward.
No line of sight.
My competences are not that universal.
Adira.
I know what is to come.
Abelard. He's going to charge this guy. I don't think, again, that the gun's going to reach. Not quite. I don't think. Almost.
Indeed. One
Oh, it
fewer
did.
target.
Very nice. Who doesn't like it when a shotgun hits? Okay, the person who just got hit by the shotgun, they don't actually like it. But other than that...
I refuse.
All right. How about to there? Do I have a shot now? Yes.
Who if not me?
Bang. The wounded young man looks at you spitefully and says, "Your victory means nothing. Aurora will come for you. And even if she doesn't, no one will escape the final dawn." Updating data catalog. The characteristic tendency of the planetary defense forces of Rykad Minoris to run into ambushes is not a consequence of chance or negligence. It can only be explained as some twisted variation of combat tactics. This phenomenon is depressing. Who is Aurora? What is the final dawn? A spark of madness flashes through the young man's eyes. Aurora is the hidden truth. No one is worthy of seeing her face. But those who are loyal to her will stand by her side in the hour of the final dawn that will consume all. They will, but not you. You're an enemy of Aurora, and so you will be vanquished. So you're the traitor. You led your convoy into an ambush, didn't you? No, your entire convoy's gone. I took that whining pup Camille's uniform. 6 months with the governor's underlings taught me their ways. I had no trouble posing as one of them. I had to make sure you scum didn't decide to turn around and fly home instead of walking straight into the ambush. Don't let it go to your head that you took us down. My comrades are many, and they see the coming, and they are coming for you, and they are not... Anyway, see for yourself. No, I think death to heretics and traitors. I do not fear death at the hands of filthy dogs mired in their own lives. Take my soul, Aurora. Give him one more just for good measure. Pamphlets, booklets. All right, what do we got? He has a hand flamer, some body gloves, body glove, chest paces, chest carapaces, shock batons. We've got some goods here. And after all, I am a trader, you know. Right? I want to check on something. Good, that seems to still be working. We will collect all. Check this trooper. Alright, what do we Rebel troopers. This one, no. Where's the one that's showing up as having loot on him? It's my nature. I have to. You understand, right? Carapace, body glove, shock baton. Alright, so that should be this one. Should still have a loot on it. Sub-carbine. Interesting weapon. Success is measured in blood, yours and your enemies. That's one way of looking at the world. Yeah, there's something over here. The food in the stalls is covered by a thick layer of stone dust. It's all abandoned in a hurry.
I always keep my options open.
Another sub-carbine. Numerous pumps, compressors, and other machines are thrumming away on the lower levels of the Great Bridge.
Let us not dawdle.
I would never dawdle. Do I look like a dawdler to you? Seriously, I'm no dawdler. Blind madman over there. We've got something over here. Should be a chest of loot of some kind over here. Or something anyway.
This is intriguing.
That is a mine. We will get
I woke up with a feeling of wonder,
expert up here.
as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling. I better myself through my service.
Sure you do. Attention. As ordered by the planet's lawful governor to prevent recurring rebellions, all planetary guard patrols are to be doubled. All conspirators and instigators will be harshly punished. Here, so there should be a couple of... we got some goods. Maglock scabbards, 5 lathe gun optic conversion modules, a crimson bestiary, which sounds a little wrong, and plasma cells. And the rebel trooper. Super duper. More junk that we'll be able to trade for goodies.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, we should now have everyone back together. We missed some loot behind us. We can't be missing loot, guys. I just can't.
Stop! There!
There's something over there as well. First of all, we've got these. We've also got those. Emergency injector. When the wearer must fall unconscious, a stasis field immediately recovers toughness bonus wounds instead. The wearer loses all movement points but gains 30% to dodge for 1 round. Can only be used once per combat. That does seem pretty good. Got loot over here still.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Spare none of them!
So, we've got rebels and more rebels. These rebels are not, they're really not going to be happy with what happens next. I'm just saying. Argenta. Go there. Cassia can go there. Adira can go there. Adira's going to go a little bit later. How about we pull her back? Put her in the cover here. That's better. But Cassie is going to delete a whole bunch. Pascal, Abelard, and your hero and mine. Just call me Lance. All right, Argenta is first. Can she shoot without hitting? No, she can't shoot without hitting. She can't burst fire without hitting. Pascal. Single shots. That's safe.
Eradicated.
One down. Cassia. Alright. I don't know if that'll get the other guys, but it should, I think, get all three of these. Make sure it's not hitting Pascal, because that would be bad. Yeah, definitely right there.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Clad in scarlet.
That takes 4 of them. What do we got? 2 or 3 left? 2 left.
Let's make it quick. Out of my way.
I didn't even know he was there. And yet he missed everything. He's not very good at his job. I don't mean to pick nits. He's just not very good at his job.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Adira, please. Thank you. That guy just fell over? The last one that was behind us just sort of fell. Haha, my sight is true and my mind is clear. And some other stuff.
I am registering numerous losses among combat and civilian units. There is a high probability that these values would be lower under a more competent leadership.
Yeah, better leadership would probably help.
Numerous losses among combat and civilian units. Do you mean dead people, Magos?
That's pretty much it.
People die in droves everywhere, every minute, under all kinds of leadership. If you tried to count them all, you might fry the cogitator in your skull.
Do you feel better having said that? We've got goods. And we're going to collect them. And then the rebel gunner. Let's see, everybody. We are here. Those can all go to the cargo. More to collect for the cargo. More goods. Tech priest. Clear a path. Evidently, I'm the one who gets to clear the path.
This explorator is blessed with
Officer's
multifunctionality.
chainsword, and can't be equipped by this character. You have to be a heretical follower. Fortress World Origin Mesh Vest. Powerful explosion destroyed up a large part of the bridge, both above and below. Could someone still be alive in there?
I always have a backup plan.
He always has a backup plan. here. I mean, we could go around. There's more loot, but no, we're just going to keep going. We're going to go down. Into the upper way. We went down to the upper way. We'll go up to the downer way.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Rebels, soldiers, and ordinary workers, everyone perished under the rubble of the ruined bridge and buildings. More goods. See, this is my biggest complaint about the game in the state it's in is there's a door there, right? It's a pretty obvious door. But it doesn't show up on the map. And sometimes the obvious things the player doesn't see. They have to be denoted somewhere because our characters would know there's a big honking door there. That's got to show up on the map. This map is the worst part of the game. It's the only part of the game I would say they need to fix. It's so bad. I mean, I got bit by a bug yesterday, but it was relatively minor and bugs happen in games. This is just bad design. Well, let's check.
Is there money to be made?
That there's
Nothing escapes my
behind
sight.
us. Oops, okay. Everybody just stay here for a sec. Until...
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Until she can disarm.
Let's proceed. See? Right there.
Ah, that's dicier than I'm comfortable with.
The Emperor favors me today.
Well, he
Cast
likes
your eye
hot chicks
there.
with guns. You know, who amongst us doesn't?
Duty prevails. I'm restless. Pay attention.
Alright, let's move everybody else over here where they can if things go wrong.
Let us not dawdle.
Support her as she's trying to disarm all this stuff.
Join me in prayer.
I don't think that's necessary, but okay, thank you.
Never doubt me.
I didn't doubt you.
I better myself through my service. Duty
Imperial
prevails.
lore, these enormous humming transformers must be part of the single and much larger mechanism that supplies power to the whole level. Hive.
What deeds await us? Never doubt me.
There we go. We got everything disarmed.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I agree. Always keep your eye on the prize. Was there something back here? There was. That was goods. Tech use. We'll let the
Operation
tech specialist
successful.
deal with that. Of course, it was successful. You're working with me, friend. My plans. Sector, Coronis Expanse, Region, Reichad System. Location, streets in the vicinity of the Reichad Menorah Starport. Material, Report based on oral accounts and picked recordings added to the archives of House von Valancius by the order of Seneschal Worsarian. It's another one of these little choose-your-own-adventure type entries. I like these. I think this is a very cool mechanic. On his journey across a world caught in the throes of heretical insurgency, the Lord Captain accidentally witnessed an unholy rite that transpired in one of the maintenance rooms of an aqueduct. This abandoned nook turned out to be a heretic's gathering place for performing their grim and profane acts. The large group of rebels stood frozen in patient anticipation, all staring into the center of the room. No one moved. Only the murmur of hushed voices echoed against the metal walls. The Lord Captain ran a cursory glance over the room, assessing the situation, so that's the only choice I have. So we'll choose that one. The rebels were unremarkable in appearance. They were dressed in the shabby clothes of abject rabble, spoke in coarse voices, and had repulsive faces. Hey, let's not judge on the basis of their faces, no matter how ugly they are. And boy, are they ugly. But what caught the Lord Captain's attention was the look of strange, almost sinister anticipation in their eyes. This was no gathering of loud blasphemers or bored idlers. Only occasionally would they exchange brief, unintelligible remarks. They stood in a frozen circle, their gazes turned towards the hulking structure in the center of the room. Oh, it's one of those lenses, not a magnifying lens like me. One of the lenses that protected the NPC we had to fight yesterday from dying until we broke all of the lenses. Bulky power transformers, cogitators, crates, and voxcasters took up most of the space. Against their background, the structure in the center stood out oddly. An enormous lens. Hey now, I'm not enormous. I've lost a lot of weight. I'm still a pretty big lens, but enormous is a base calumny. Mounted on a stand. And I've never been mounted, I'll have you know. Well, there was that one time. No. It caught the thin sunbeams that made their way through slits in the ceiling and crossed the half-lit room. Okay, awareness. He peered into the darkness enveloping the room, or he recognized the structure the arch-enemy corrupted warden on Mercadi Philia used when simile. I peer into the darkness enveloping the room because I have high enough awareness. I gained 28 XP. Although barely visible behind the closed ranks of the insurgents, the rusted barrels with evidently flammable contents had not escaped the Lord Captain's keen eye. One good shot at those barrels would decimate the number of heretics on Rykad Minoris. The Lord Captain patiently observed what happened next. As if commanded by a grim, unseen force, the insurgents fell silent at once, and in a single movement parted. A thick, sticky silence filled the room. The heretics' gazes were turned towards a metal structure with a lens on top of it. Standing tall in the middle of the circle of melting candles, piles of books, and unholy symbols drawn on the floor. The structures flashed as a single sun ray illuminated it. A sound of bare feet broke the sinister silence as a man emerged from the deep shadows. Reeling, he entered the circle and collapsed on his knees in front of the enormous lens. Not a second had passed before many rebel hands gripped the fallen man's shoulders. Remember, comrade, the last sun ray you behold will be yours only, shared with no one else. Your holy final dawn. Bellowed a lone heretic's voice amid the silent crowd. By the doing of someone's hands, the lens had turned and focused its ray, and its focused ray feasted on the prisoner's eyes. The blinded man's harrowing scream shook the very walls of the place. Consumed by the rite, the rebels had not yet noticed a stranger in their midst. The Lord Captain braced himself and shot the warp lens, destroying its charms, blew up the fuel barrels, thinning the heretics' ranks. Well, we know that the lens is bad news, in that people can't be killed while it's intact. If we blow up the fuel barrels, we only thin their ranks. We can thin their ranks between Idira and Cassia. So we'll shoot the warp lens. This pain is meaningless. Only she can show us the way.
Beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Well, everyone just leveled up.
To the dark powers!
My comrade's death will not stop the rise of the new sun. No one will stop the future. The sun will die. Aurora's prophecy will come to pass. Okay, we get to move all of our characters into appropriate places. Okay, well, first up is Argenta. Let's see. Move her there. We'll move me over here. Cassia, she's going to give everyone a good long look. And Adira will do something shocking for the rest of them. How many we got? We got a lot. We got a lot. Abelard. Everybody's in place. Start the battle. Sister Argenta is first. Why is Cassia so late this time? It's not what we're looking for. Oh, that's something that can blow up. I'm going to try to blow that up. Argenta.
I will not.
Okay, she doesn't have an LOS to it. How about if we talk her one forward?
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
Alright, that killed a couple of them.
Crush the feeble.
I serve the ruinous powers!
I am your doom.
Miss Venus, oh dear, we don't want to be standing next to that. Adira. Let's see, if we move Adira forward to, say, there, that's an explosive. That's not good. We don't want to be standing next to
They
an
who
explosive.
discern the future on the battlefield. Fortunate turn of fate.
That's a screamer of Zinch. I'm pretty sure that wasn't there a second ago. Forewarning, the Psyker increases the party's dodge and parry by 10% until the end of combat. Let's go with that. That everybody? One friendly creature. Oh, one friendly creature. Let's see, analyze enemies, expose weakness, ignite. We'll give the screamer
On it.
a Zinch. Some unpleasant vibes.
Such is the will of chaos.
No! These ruby flashes...
I serve the ruinous powers.
Out of my way! Weak.
Abelard. Well, I think Abelard would enjoy... Let's see.
I will do my duty.
He's going to charge and hit this thing.
Reduce to
Kill
dust.
it. Nice work, Abelard. Cassia. All right. Now it's time for Cassia to do her thing. Let's see. All right. So, I'll move her over to she's gonna open her eyes. Did I not click on the right thing? There we are. So that's gonna hit a bunch. If she goes over here, I think it hits more.
That is foolishness. If only that were possible.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
The navigator's might.
5 or 6. Next up is that lens guy. You know him, you love him. Okay. You watch him, maybe you didn't really know him, and you definitely don't love him, but regardless, he's here. You know, so that's a thing.
I don't need luck. I have strategy. I'll make it happen.
That didn't blow up. Okay, I was hoping it was going to blow up. So then presumably this one won't blow up if they shoot at us. Let's hope.
I bring ruin.
Pascal, my friend. Those are probably going to blow up. So Pascal moves to here.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Brutal strike. Strike all creatures. Attack inflicts bleeding. Sweet. One creature. A chance of 100%. Pascal, you want to just...
Vital function successfully terminated.
Good shot.
Death to non-believers!
Evidently, he has a thing where he doesn't care for non-believers. I think that's simple prejudice on his part, but I guess.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Do I have any shots? 42%. No, 42%. That's the leader of the cultists. Who's the leader of the cult that's here for you and me? Doesn't look like I have a shot on him. 42, 42, 42. Yes. Idira. She's going to step up and she's going to bzz the hell out of some things, I think.
Anything else? Farewell.
Got 3. I see the pink-purple light, or pinkle as I call it, but I don't see any other lenses. My comrades, death will not stop the rise of the new sun. No one can stop the future. The sun will die. Aurora's prophecy will come to pass. The sun will die. I don't mean to be Debbie Downer, but that just sounds like an eclipse. And those have been happening forever, pretty much. Abelard. He'll move up to there.
A tactically sound approach.
It's a blind madman. Did we get the leader? I think we got the leader. So the fire-starting cultist, I don't think Abelard can reach him. Can? No, he's too far. Blind madman cover. I don't think Abelard can reach. So I think Abelard's turn is complete. Cassia.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Thank you, Cassia. Looks like we've got one left, I think. And who do you know that can make a shot like that? Couldn't see it, but I heard a wet splat as he hit the ground. Victory is ours once again. You know, I'm pretty good as a sniper. Abelard's really good at mixing it up. But I gotta say, Cassia and Adira, holy shit. I think that covers, for the most part, covers it. Yeah, holy shit. All kinds of things to loot, mostly dead bodies, obviously.
Mere pain won't stop me.
Wow, I walked through Steam to turn off the Steam. Alright, well, let's all kinds of stuff. Chainmail. Message from the cache on Rykad Minoris. A harbinger reports Brother Twilight and his people were unsuccessful. A dangerous enemy, Lenzon Valancius, hi there, how you doing? Foiled his plans. The duty is now upon us, Aurora's followers, to succeed where Twilight failed. We'll move that. Unsupported item. Huh. Heavy leather armor. Oh, leather. Nice. What else have we got? Let's move everyone over here.
The archenemy's foul fingerprints are all over this place.
Got
A nest of
folklore.
wickedness. The heretics met the only end possible. Death at the hands of faithful servants of the Emperor.
Argenta, you do carry on, so. The ritual site is covered in ominous heretical symbols, each of which is unmistakably emanating the malevolent power of the warp. Nothing but a pile of shards remain of the sinister lens that the heretics used to burn out the eyes of the devout cultists. Who's the leader of the cult that's made for you and me? Sorry. Got some loot back there. We'll head there in a minute. But we also have some over here. Tech use.
O Messiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
Let's see. No.
I always keep my options open.
Shut off the steam. That time I didn't burn myself. That's nice. Alright, we've got 2 batches of goods over here. What is this? This is goods.
We should deal with this.
The Emperor sets my path.
I'm sure he does. And that must be an
I
enormous
better myself
relief
through my service.
for all of us. Aurora's sermon. It's coming, it's coming, it's drawing ever nearer. Heed the word of Aurora, abandon all your mundane affairs. Ambition is but dust, desire is but rust upon the metal of the soul. The final dawn is coming. It will put an end to all worldly vanities. So you say. Tech use.
The Emperor favors me today.
A phantom cloak, grant 15% armor against warp damage. Okay. What else we got? Cogitator screen reads access code required. Tech use succeeded. Machine spirits look favorably upon you. You overcome the Cogitator's defenses. Message archive loads up. Judging by the accompanying notes, the messages were meticulously transferred from paper to the sacred machine storage. Go to missives. New missive. Heed the words of Harbinger Aurora. Let it be known to you that the prophesied hour is nigh, and the faithful must triple their efforts. Those who stand in the way of our salvation must be swept away. Let it be revealed to you that the enemy is about to receive reinforcements. Remember the name Lenz von Valancius? Hello there, that's me. His ship has already entered the system. We should expect this enemy to appear near our positions. Whoever rids our comrades of this threat will be granted Aurora's special blessing, a chance to stand at the prophet's side when the hour comes. Be vigilant. Let the final dawn come. New missive. Aurora's harbingers wish you to know, comrades, that the Von Valancius ship is heading for the navigator station. You've got time to prepare a warm welcome for the enemy. New missive. Von Valancius' ship is set off for Raikidi Philia. We pray that our comrades there manage to vanquish Aurora's enemies on their own, but you must anticipate the worst and do everything to make sure Von Valancius' path definitively ends on Raikad Minoris. Go to dispatches. Tell the Harbingers we've intercepted a convoy of the governor's underlings who were supposed to meet that Von Valancius bloke. Only one out of the whole convoy got away, but he's not long for the world. No one's making it to the governor's hold, not that youngster or the ones he's supposed to meet. Our comrades have got their hands on a guard's Voxcaster, and those fools have no clue we can hear their comms. We know their every movement, and we're going to throw them a fine welcome party. Aurora must have no doubts that we'll do whatever it takes to stop her enemies. Let the final dawn come.
Never doubt me.
The markings on this Voxcaster clearly indicated that belongs to the planetary wardens. There are visible scratches and traces of blood. We'll gather everyone up. There's some sort of...
Keep your wits about you.
There's something over here. Oh, we've got a locked safe. This vault can be opened via Cogitator. All that remains is to figure out how to awaken the machine spirit. Well, there's also something down here. More goods. Power the Cogitator. Logic. Access received. The motive force will not be able to pass through an open circuit. The cables should be examined and... doing something else. Imperium lore here. Managed to decipher the technical litany according to it. In order to perform the ritual of the motive force, you must supply power. Make sure the relay is closed. Check the damper is latched. And the supplementary external relay is shut. The supply must be correctly distributed, and in no case must the flow be reset before the circuit is closed. So, we've got a broken power circuit somewhere, I think. Unlatch the damper. Check that the damper is latched. That's unlatching the damper. Nothing happens. Tainted cultist. Tainted cultist. Ritual motive force must supply power. Make sure the latch is closed. Right, we have to supply power. Presumably here. Close the relay. Nothing happens. Your secular attempts to front the machine spirits. May the blind be given for their... Alright, well then you take it over there, Pascal. Nothing happens. Yeah, talk it up some more, Pascal, huh?
Calculating optimal route.
Okay, so you've got distribute the supply of motive force. Nothing happens. Access received. Close the relay. Everywhere. Nothing happens. Distribute the supply of motive force. Nothing happens. What do we have there? These enormous humming transformers must be part of a larger single machine that supplies power to the whole freaking place. Unlatch the damper. Where's this cable going?
Litany of reconnaissance recited.
Alright, unlatch the damper. Right, nothing happens. Move him over here. You must supply power. Make sure the relay is closed. Check the damper. So relay, damper, external relay. Supply must be correctly distributed. In no case must the flow be reset. Unlatch the damper over there. Nothing happens. Enter the code from the found note. Message loads up. Okay, we got that already. Markings in the Vox caster indicator belongs to the planetary thingy. Huh. Well, we've got a puzzle. We've got various bits and pieces. I really do wish that it was laid out in a little less haphazard fashion where I have to hold tab to see where I might be able to do something. Alright, so this is where we have one of a terminus for one of the power lines. It's here. Right, this black line. We have a red line here. And a black line. One black line goes to there, one black line comes out here. The red line comes over here. Anything else coming out of this one? Yeah, another red line comes out there and comes all the way back here, over to there. We may have to go in here first. Alright. We're going to go in there first. Let's run our tech priest back over here. Collect everyone together. That's everybody. Come over here. I'm going to take a second and give everyone their levels. Special ability, dismantling attack. I thought I already had that. One rank available until the. Oh, is this an additional? Oh. Until the operative's next turn, the target cannot move. Dismantling attack also cripples the enemy, reducing their weapon skill. Dismantling attack also intimidates all enemies, reducing their dodge and armor. Target also provokes an attack of opportunity whenever it attacks. Let's cripple. Next up, what would we like to have more? Even more of? Even more persuasion, perchance? I am a smooth-talking sumbitch. Fly. Abelard. Oh, he only gets one thing. Daring Breach. Now, until the end of combat, it gains 4 movement points for each kill and may use those movement points after attacking or using abilities. That seems pretty good. Apply. Idira. Dismantling attack. In her case, reduce the dodge and armor of the others in the area. And let's see, we can't get any more awareness. It's locked. Logic. Tech use are denoted as being good. What? Medicae. More Medicae, I think. Argenta. Firearm Master. Until the end of the soldier's turn, they gain 4 movement points, and attacks do not spend movement points. Till the end of combat, the soldier's rate of fire is increased by 30%. Till the end of combat, all the soldiers' attacks are 20% harder to dodge. Until the end of the soldier's turn, each of their area attacks deals additional damage to a number of attacked targets. Cassia. Finest Hour. The target of the Finest Hour gains additional bonuses. During their extra turn, the target deals extra damage. Till the end of combat, the target gains the effect Voices of Command. Gains more bonuses. All negative effects are immediately removed. Target gains temporary wounds. Target of the Finest Hour gains more bonuses. Let's go with that one. And that just leaves our newest friend, Pascal. Dismantling attack. We've got a lot of dismantling attacks going on. Let's cripple. And now, tech use, I think. I mean, come on, he's all about the tech use, or logic. Still have access to logic? Lord Xenos. Logic. 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 He's our logic. He's our Mr. Logic Man. All right. I'm going to throw in a save. We finished off the cult. That's returned to the upper way. Okay, so we came in there and went around that way. I see. Instead of opening this door, that's what we did. Unlatch the damper. Another door. It is. Close the roof. I don't think that's actually going to do anything. Everything appears to be correct. Okay, so that relay is correct. We've got 2 hoses, cables coming out of it. One cable going over this direction to here. So theoretically, close this one. Nothing happens. Okay, it's actually wrapping around to this. I'm still not seeing it. Let's see what we've got here. Return to the upper way. Wait, is this a different door? No, this is... I got confused, I guess. This was the door we just opened over here.
I always have a backup plan.
Exit to the upper way. Any loot in here? No. Well, I guess we're not going to solve that puzzle right now. I was having no luck with it. My poking was doing nothing worthwhile or useful. I feel like I should have been able to solve it, but they don't denote a puzzle like that that's got multiple parts where you're supposed to get them in an order. They don't put it on the map where they are. They don't mark them unless you're close, and hold down tab. Makes it extremely difficult to access the parts, the moving parts of the puzzle. When I could be poking at them forever, and there's one I've missed, and that's the first one, and I just would keep poking and poking and poking. Where do we got? What do we got? Dead bodies. We got a blind madman. Nothing over there.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I often say that myself. In fact, I wake up in the morning and I say that a couple of times. Just makes me feel good, smart, holy. Serve the Emperor in your heart and deeds when you join the ranks of his illustrious army, the Astra Militarum. Fight heresy, serve a higher purpose, safeguard humanity's dominion. Okay, we've got to the eastern side. Go to the lower level, then check in this direction. Got another blind madman, and this is to the eastern side. Wait, that's to the eastern side. We want to go that direction. Captives, rebels. Well, if we're killing rebels, we're doing something right. Some 10 people, children among them, are huddling in fear. You see that half of them have black holes where their eyes used to be. Oh, that's lovely. Some maintain a gloomy silence, others are wailing. Several armed insurgents are carefully watching over the terrified hostages, snapping every now and then at someone for shaking too much or crying too loudly. Elderly citizen, come to your senses, Arlid. Errol, there we go. Look at what you're doing to your family. A woman of about 60, gray-haired but still strong, is kneeling before a stocky man with a thick, pure white beard. Hey! Okay, I am both of those things. I am a stocky man with a thick, pure white beard. Actually, the beard's not thick, so it's not me. Stretching her arms towards him, take pity on us, let us go. Fanatical old man, stop talking and embrace redemption. Our children have gained true sight while you still believe the lie. Upon seeing you, the man points his weapon at you. The other insurgents do the same. Who are you and why are you here? No, you tell me. Who are you and what are you doing to these unfortunates? Are all these people your family? What are you trying to save them from and who is behind all of this? No, you tell me. Who are you? What are you doing to these unfortunates? I'm the chief. My former name, Errol, is meaningless now. I'm a father leading his family to deliverance from woes, to salvation. Aurora has opened my eyes to the truth, and my children will see it. Errol, spare us, spare your children. His mind and soul are pierced by shards of colorful deception. Hues, once twisted by despair and the Immaterium's influence, can never be the same again. Pascal's Vox hisses furiously. Layperson, cognition is not your primary function. You are saving your kin by holding them at gunpoint and believing that burning their eyes will grant them sight. It is evident that the author of the demagogic teachings that confused you meant to make a mockery of your deplorable intellect. Demagogic? Demagogic. I'm not sure. No, it's a demagogue. Might be demagogic. Don't know. I'll have to look that up. Abelard, his face turns a deep red, to cast your own children into the halls, into the thrall of heresy, to drown your progeny in this filth with your own hands. Requires iconoclast. What you're doing is no salvation. Stop taking your fear out on the innocent. Logic 35, you've been torturing your own family in order to save them. You've been blinding them so that they could see the truth. I'm gonna go with iconoclast. But all I wanted was to save... He drops his weapon and covers his face with his hands in desperation. You hear several sobs. There's no washing the blood from your hands, but you could at least let us go, Errol. The ones you haven't mutilated yet. The old man gestures the other insurgents who lower their weapons. Then he shifts his gaze to you, trying to hold back tears. What happens now? Your family may go, and so may you. But make sure I do not ever see you again, or kill him. Your family will be taken care of. As for you, I condemn you to death. Yeah, I've got to do this one. Dogmatic. The old man's body falls to the ground as soon as the hostages see it. They start moving faster and disappear around the bend. We're in one piece. Everything will be all right, won't it? Poor old man. I tried to talk him out of it. Ooh, animated blood scorching out. Sorry, that man could not be let go. That's a bad man, okay?
This could be an opportunity.
It could be.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
All right,
When the faithful are idle,
Argento?
heresy grows.
Would you disarm
See?
me?
Right there. I better myself through my service.
I know you do, Hund.
Carry the Emperor's will as your torch.
Where are you going? Where are you going? It's down there. Evidently it was down there.
The light of terror shines for us.
That's the light of Terra, T-E-R-R-A, Earth, not the light of terror, although there's no shortage of that around here either. The fanatical old man, chainmail, a bolt pistol, and a couple of grenades. All right, everybody remember where we parked?
Over there!
Let us not dawdle.
And once again,
Join me in prayer.
we'll let her disarm.
The Emperor favors me today.
I'm sure he does, sweetheart. He favors you. Phew, she's crazy. Join up your hive's nearest Astra Militarum Mobile Conscription Center. Over here we've got success is measured in blood. Yours and your enemies. More goods. Those down below. Those are. We can perhaps get to those in a minute. I'll move her back with everyone else. The cover was haphazardly assembled from whatever the rebels could find. Well, they're rebels. Not like they're, military geniuses or anything. We've got some goods over here. And as you know, goods are good. It's right in their name. There's an exit to the command center. Well, that seems like that would be a place we might like to go.
I always keep my options open.
The command center. Game auto-saved. The formidable shells for large caliber weapons are being stored right in the command center. That does not seem smart. Governor's bodyguard. Welcome to the Reichadmin Norris Command Center. Thanks, guys. Ain't you guys a peach?
Is there money to be made?
They're scrabbling
They're
around.
scrabbling around, digging into my skull from the inside. Ah, it's like nails dragging down these metal walls.
I have conducted a visual survey of the locale. The bunker's metal cladding is fully intact and undamaged.
Adeptus Mechanicus, Governor's bodyguard, tech priest. Governor's bodyguard, Governor Medina. Lens de Gov. And I'm going to save it here, and this is where we're going to start again tomorrow. I hope you guys had a little bit of entertainment value out of our continuing mission here. And try and figure out what the hell is going on other than yet another rebellion with a whole bunch more heretics, rebels, and the fact that I have 2 weapons of mass destruction in Adira, and most especially Cassia, who, when she pops open that third eye, now I'm really good with single targets. Lens is like missed once. But other than that, yeah, those 2 are really all I need. But I'm going to end it here. I should be back tomorrow at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, for more Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, I expect. Although it's possible I might play something else, because who knows with me, really. Anyway, this is going to do it. I want to thank you again for all hanging out. Back tomorrow. I hope the rest of your Thursday night goes great. Your Friday goes quick to get you right into that sweet spot of the weekend. Back tomorrow, hopefully. See you soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.